it is very interesting and gratifying that you were able to go and see the Tambes land near Pankshin and also the bakery. The vision came to us when I was first sick with cancer. This was 3 years ago. And it came to us differently. Gloria saw the vision differently. I saw the vision differently. And we were both afraid to talk to each other about it. Until towards our recovery, then she started the discussion with me.
So I was thinking and praying, you had shown interest to build our retirement home in the place there.
Yes.
The high place, you can see all the city and all. But I was going through quite a lot without letting him know, because that was his interest. So when we went there, and I kept praying and thinking. I was receiving messages of what they were doing in Zambiri. So I felt maybe the way to approach him was to say, well, when we come to this place, when we come back by the grace of God, and I go to put the fence, if these people insist I should not put the fence, that should be a sign for us that we should not build there. He said, that is welcome. That is the way I'm even thinking that we should not build there. So continue from there. So that was why you now approved what
I had a totally different approach. The discussion I had with Stephen Davis came to me, and I said, this might well be it. I am going to start developing Tambes. So when she said that, I said, this is of God to witness. So we came back, and I put my savings together and everything, and we invested in the bakery to start with. Then we started looking at how to develop this. Then I fell sick again. So when I recovered and came back, my other savings is what we're now starting to use of this. We decided that we would have Zambiri running, but we're going to have the Tambes, because it has more space. We have no fight with anybody. We have no fight with our neighbors. It's all our, it's massive. It's about 40 acres, hectares, 40 hectares. So we're going to now develop into a huge enterprise. First of all, school, and secondly, farm, animal husbandry, bakery, and possibly pigs. We'll raise pigs, and we'll teach them a new meal in Pankshin. The university is just next door, so we have sausages, hot dogs, and that should be able to give us a self-sustaining business. Because the children are growing, especially our adopted ones. We don't want them to go and look for a job anymore. Bakery is there. Some of them will teach and earn a living. The farm is there. We have one tractor. And they will learn the building skills so they can hire themselves out to that job. And agriculture is right there. So we can feed ourselves, create other businesses that will run. And even when we're gone, it's going to run. But I think God spared our lives a second time so we can set it up before we leave. So that is the dream that we have, the import we will have is because of the hostility of the community here in Zambiri here. The hostility is not just to the school, but to the children. We always have our young girls, once they hit 15, they are taken out of school. Marriage or pregnancy.
Marriage.
Well, not marriage, not properly
What
marriage.
they call marriage.
By impregnating them. So we hardly have a class of girls graduating more than boys. The first time we had a class of girls equal to boys was last year. But this year I don't know. So it's always a struggle for us to keep the girl child through beyond 15. And we have reported them to the police, to the social welfare, to the village head. They have given laws they didn't follow up, orders they didn't follow up, and so on and so on. So we feel that the cheating is not just to... So actually the suspicion I have is to destroy the school and cause us to leave so that they can live their backward lives of destroying their own children. So what we intend to do is to have the school run from child to 14. That's the junior secondary. Then we'll pick them from junior secondary and provide for them security out there. Because nobody's going to molest them there. We're in the wilderness, we're just there. So they will finish school and proceed from there. And in any case, university is there, which is near. It's a walking distance. So in God's grace, we think that it will be more profitable in the calling of God there than here. Because here, on the average, we have a crisis where we report to the police or to the village head once a week. So you can count 52 weeks. And that's how many times we're always spending time. And although I thought I was going to retire on the hills there, I've realized that I'm going to retire on the hills every day in settling cases, and that's not healthy for an old person. So I think Tambes will be far better in the grace of God. And we can see God's hand, the way in which, as we share it with people who are friends and care, it's receiving a lot of commendation and assurances of prayers.